Have you ever wondered why a football match in Vietnam can sometimes keep an entire city awake all night? When the Vietnamese national team wins, you can see thousands, sometimes even tens of thousands of people pouring into the streets. They wear red shirts, carry Vietnamese flags, honk their motorbike horns, sing, cheer, and celebrate late into the night. Vietnamese people call it đi bão, literally going out like a storm. But what makes football so powerful in Vietnam? To understand that, you first have to understand that for many Vietnamese people, football is more than just a sport. It is an emotion from children to older generations, from people who rarely watch football to passionate fans. Millions of Vietnamese can come together to watch the national team play. And the most special moment comes when Vietnam wins. For a few hours, many of the differences of everyday life seem to disappear. Older people stand beside young people. Motorbike riders celebrate alongside pedestrians. People from completely different backgrounds sing the same songs, chant the same name, and celebrate under the same color. Red, the red of the Vietnamese national flag. For Vietnamese people, the red flag with the yellow star is not something that only appears during football matches. It can be seen during national holidays, important events, and many moments of collective celebration. But football has turned the flag into something particularly visible on the streets. When the national team wins, thousands of Vietnamese people bring their flags outside. Some wrap the flag around their bodies. Some attach flags to their motorbikes. Others carry them while riding through the crowds. And then something remarkable happens. One football match brings millions of people together through the same emotion. That is why đi bão has become such an interesting part of Vietnamese football culture. Đi bão does not mean that Vietnamese people are actually going out to look for a storm. It is the expression used to describe the scene of thousands of people flooding into the streets to celebrate a victory. Motorbike horns echo through the streets. Cheers can be heard from every direction. Motorbikes form long convoys. And among all the noise, thousands of red flags with yellow stars can be seen waving through the crowds. To a foreign visitor, the scene can look surprising. But to Vietnamese people, it feels almost like a spontaneous street festival. No tickets, no stage, no official organizer. All it takes is a victory from the national team. Of course, not every Vietnamese person is a football fan, and not everyone goes out to celebrate. But the power of football lies in its ability to create a moment that millions of people can share together. A single goal can make people in Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, Da Nang, or even a small village somewhere in Vietnam scream with joy at almost exactly the same moment. And perhaps that is what makes football so special. Vietnamese people are not simply supporting 11 players on a football pitch. When the national team play, many people see something much bigger. They see their homeland. They see pride. They see memories. And they see the people around them. When the final whistle blows after a victory, the emotion does not end with the match. It spills onto the streets. It spreads across social media. And it becomes part of conversations between friends, families, and co-workers the next day. That is why you can see a very different Vietnam on the nights when the national team wins. A Vietnam filled with thousands of motorbikes, tens of thousands of people on the streets, loud chants, and thousands of red flags with yellow stars waving in the air. Perhaps, if you really want to understand why Vietnamese people love football so much, you should not only look at the 90 minutes on the pitch. Look outside the stadium. Because sometimes the most fascinating story in Vietnamese football doesn't happen on the pitch. It happens on the streets, where thousands of strangers come together to celebrate under the same flag. And that is what makes đi bão one of the most distinctive images of football culture in Vietnam.